This is the Crossroads of the West gun show. It took place over 2 days earlier this month at the Cashman Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. I wanted to see what a gun show was like, what was for sale, who were the customers, and who were the sellers. I was curious about gun shows because law enforcement officials and experts say that a lot of the guns that wind up on the streets of Oakland come from places with less restrictive laws like Arizona or Nevada. By contrast, California has pretty strict gun laws. Experts believe some of the guns killing people in Oakland are purchased at shows just like this one. I saw all different kinds of weapons. There were hunting rifles and shotguns, of course. There were also lots of handguns. One of the vendors told me that the most popular handgun this year is called the Judge. It's made by a company called Taurus, and it's marketed as a first-line defense against snakes, and also for home defense. It's part of a line of guns that includes other models with similar names: the Public Defender, the DA, and the Raging Bull. The Judge is a handgun that shoots a .410 shotgun shell. Anything within 10 feet is going to be obliterated, one vendor told me. There were also plenty of semi-automatic assault rifles for sale. I saw several weapons that looked just like M4s, the rifle of choice for American soldiers in places like Iraq and Afghanistan. The vendors said they were M4s, but they might have been replicas because military-grade weapons are terrifically expensive and hard to find. There were a lot of AR-15s, the civilian equivalent of the M16 assault rifle. Freelance buyers and sellers also come to gun shows.
I don't know. I'm kind of a novice. What would you use this for?
If you have a gun and want to sell it, all you have to do is walk around with a price tag sticking out of the barrel. I saw a few people doing this. Outside the show, I watched two people doing a deal for what looked to me like an AR-15. Vendors told me if I didn't have a Nevada driver's license, I couldn't buy a gun. But one of them said that if I had relatives or friends who lived in town, I could ask them to buy a gun for me. Another vendor told me that he could ship to my home in California via UPS an extension device that would transform an ordinary handgun into a powerful rifle. You can also buy lots of ammunition at gun shows. 1,000 9mm rounds retailed for about $119. At this gun show, there was a politician trolling for votes. At one point, he asked everyone to stop and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody did, of course, with their hands on their hearts. And then everybody went back to looking at guns.